Hello everybody, this is Beastworm Gaming and I have some good news and I have some not so good news. Okay, so let's start with the good news. The good news is I went on the public server, I had my settings for the item spawn notifier to gold coins and to notify me of everything, right? So as soon as I get onto the public server, of course there's people there, so things have been spawning like all the time. I go on there, and within a minute, gold coins are just popping up, popping up, popping up. And during the same time, other things are like popping up, and popping up. Now, I'm not getting every gold coin. I mean, that'd be great if I could, but I'm getting some. And that's really cool. I'm getting some. Now, some might be taken by other players, or some may be despawning, and some may be just not around when I get there. Right now I have the item spawn notification set to all items. I'm actually going to disable it. And the reason is because I'm not going to be looking for like anything right now. So that's one part of the good news, is that on the public server things are just popping up. And if you are playing the public server, the item spawn notifier is going to work great. I mean, the spawn rate is just beautiful. And if you have your settings right, you're going to be notified of any object. In fact, I tried it on different things, like the coveted Rokaka fruit, right? And I never really paid attention before on how often it spawns, but it spawns, and it shows up, and I grabbed a couple. Even a pure Rokaka came up. You know, I didn't get it, but it came up. Rib cages came up. Cotton gloves came up. Basically, everything on there, I believe for the most part, came up. Things are spawning, things are spawning, things are spawning. So that's the good news. So I'm looking at that and I'm like, alright, private server time. YBA says private server, twice as long, double the spawn rate. Now right here, the reason that I chose this spot is right here is where almost a guarantee spawn of something is going to be, right here, right next to the trash can. You know, you go around the path, and if you come here, maybe 1 out of 3 or 4 times you'll get like a gold coin. But let's say something good comes up. Something good comes up. There's a good chance that it's probably over here. If it's not over here, if you go around the path, you're going to find it. You know, that's one of the great things about having a private server is if you're looking for, like, let's say like a rib cage, first thing you should do is go around the path and go to like those side rooms. And then you go inside the city. If it's not around the path, you go inside the city. And if you want a rib cage, you're probably going to find it eventually. Eventually. So when they did this buff on the item spawn notifier, people were finding things. I can only speak for myself. I was finding things. The double the summon rate, not even there. It's not even minus the double. You know, however you want to say it. It's not even minus that. It is just horrible. Horrible. Anything I find, if I find it, it's because of almost randomized luck. Almost randomized luck. It's almost very pathetic. I mean, really, the only purpose of having a private server at this point is just to play with friends, you know, do like the steel ball run. See, I don't even have the notification on, and it's telling me that there's a gold coin. So there's some glitch going on, and I don't even know why. I mean, I'm gonna look for it. Look at this. Disabled. Notifier disabled. And it's going off. So I don't know what's going on. This is just kind of like a, I don't know what YBA needs to do, but they have to do something. So let's kind of do this run starting from where things spawn out here, which is right over here. Right over here. Things generally spawn over here. Now let's kind of do the following the path. Don't have to do the whole path. Maybe just the first couple on the left hand side. And if it's not there, then we go inside the city and see if things are there. But that is crazy. The notifier was off. It wasn't supposed to work, but it did. I mean, what if I didn't want it to show up? You know, that's just crazy. You know, that's just crazy. Well, let's spend 2 minutes kind of looking. Now, it wasn't really high, so it's probably not in any sort of rooftop. Thank goodness. Let's just kind of look by the trash cans really quick. Usually it'd be kind of fun, like an Easter egg hunt, but now it's more frustrating because I have to put it on gold coin, a gold coin. Whereas before I'd be like, well, I just run into gold coins all the time, so I'm going to put it on Rokakas, which is what I did when it first was being notified, which they say is quote unquote too OP. Too OP. Well, now it's so under OP, it's so under nerfed that they have to do something. I mean, I highly doubt that anybody's buying it. Anybody's paying for it. I think the next thing is people are going to get rid of their private servers. I'm not even going to look for it. This is just too crazy. It's just too crazy. I mean, I turn off the notifier, and the notifier turns itself back on. This game is just starting to devolve. You know, it's just starting to devolve. It's a fun game. I enjoy the game, but I think what happened is they wanted to do something with the spawn item notifier, and I think they rushed into it, and things were so great. And I don't know, somebody in there might have said, it's just too great, it's just too great. And when they tried to fix it, if you want to call it fixing it, they messed it up. They just totally messed it up. And here's the main problem, is by them fixing it, they're screwing over people who give them money, right? Even in their own Discord notes, it's saying that they nerfed it to be fair to the free players, which is great. It's great. You should balance things out for the pay to play and the free players. That's great. But what they're doing is when they nerfed it, it was just for the free to play, and there's no balance to the pay to play players. And it's not just for the item notifier, that'd be one thing, but it's the private servers now. It's the private servers. So that means that the farming part is almost gone. It's gone. I mean, I'm hanging on to hope. I know other people are kind of hanging on to hope, but it's going down the toilet. I mean, I'm back and forth. I'm like, all right, things are kind of getting better. But I go to a public server and I'm seeing it like ping, 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 ping. Gold coins over here and over here and over here. Rokaka's over here, over here, over here. And then I come here and it's like disabled, and it's saying a gold coin. It's like, what the heck? YBA, what the heck? Fix it. Fix it. Or you're going to lose money. You're going to lose people. Fix it. It's cool to have people playing, but you're a business. You're a business. Business first. That's what you are. You're a business first who offer a service. You're going to lose money. You're going to lose the service of getting paid. You get paid by the game passes and private servers. You have a game pass that's not working, and you have private servers of people that are going to get frustrated. And it's because of this item spawn notifier, which used to be junk, but people bought it, and then you buffed it, and then you said, nope, gotta nerf it, and then you're trying to balance it, and it's not working. If there's no update tomorrow, then some people gotta throw their hands up. I'm not there yet, but I'm just telling you, YBA. I'm just telling you, you gotta do something. You gotta do something, and you gotta do something quick, or your numbers will drop. So you just saw it right here that I had it disabled, and it still popped up. And I tried to find it, couldn't find it. Went the same direction. I could have kept looking, but trust me, I spent a long time actually with it enabled, and when it did pop up, I found maybe 1 out of, I don't know, 7 or 8. And before, there would be like 10 that would all pop up, and yeah, I would find less percentage wise. It's just crazy. YBA, do something. Please do something.